concepts. How to multiply numbers. How to multiply numbers. How to multiply numbers nearer to each other. How to multiply numbers nearer to each other. How to multiply numbers nearer to each other. Nearer to each other. These taken out from a Vedic maths literature. In Vedic maths literature, there are 16 principles that we can use to solve a lot of problems which involves numerical values as well as variables. Out of 16 principles, whatever is required for examinations, I am going to take it. In case if you want these mental calculation or a speed calculations book, already my enrolled students got it. You can probably WhatsApp me. I'll be very happy to send this book. Arthur Benjamin's book on speed calculations, or there is another most popular book, Trachtenberg book of speed calculations. Trachtenberg book of speed calculations. Trachtenberg book of speed calculation. Anybody want this book? You can always WhatsApp our official number 80500 requesting for PDFs. I will be sending the PDFs. Arthur Benjamin's book on mental calculations, Trachtenberg book on speed calculations. You will also find tons of videos in YouTube how Arthur Benjamin can solve a 6-digit number, a 5-digit number squares multiplication very, very fast. Very, very fast. Now see how to multiply numbers which are nearer to each other. Nearer to each other. Now see here. First problem. Suppose if the question is 51 into 53. 51 into 53. Step number 1. 51 into 53. Both are nearer to which multiples of 10? Both are nearer to 50. Sir, can I take both are nearer to 60. Sir, why should we take only multiples of 10? I will take a non-multiple of 10, that is, I will take 55. Will the answer changes? 51 into 53. So, both are nearer to base 50. 51 is 1 more than 50. 51 is 1 more than 50. 53 is 3 more than 50. The numbers which I wrote here, these are the numbers which are a deviation from the assumed base. 51 is 1 more than 50. 53 is 3 more than 50. Do cross addition. 51 plus 3, 54. 53 plus 1, 54. Write diagonally from left to right or diagonally from bottom to top. Cross addition result should be same. First write down that condition. Cross addition result. Cross addition result should be same. Cross addition result should be same. In case if you are not getting the same cross addition result, you did a calculation mistake. You did a calculation mistake. 51, 53 both are nearer to base 50. 51 is 1 more than 50. 53 is 3 more than 50. Cross addition it is 54. Here also it is 54. Step number 2. Write down the cross addition. Cross addition it is 54 into what is the base? 50. Plus into plus plus 1 3s are 3. So these is nothing but 54 into 50. 54 into 50. Easier way to do is 50, write down it as 100 by 2. Answer is 2700. 2700 plus 3. 2703. 2703. 2703, it is the answer. 51 into 53. Again I am repeating the steps. 51 and 53 both are nearer to base 50. 51 is 1 more than 50. 53 is 3 more than 50. Cross addition. 51 plus 3 is 54. 53 plus 1 is 54. Write down the cross addition which is same value into how I got 54 by taking the base 50. So into 50 plus into plus plus 1 3s are 3. So answer is 2703. 2703. You can cross check by using digital sum. 51 digital sum is 6. 53 digital sum is 8. 6 8s are 48. 4 plus 8 12. 1 plus 2 3. Answer digital sum should be 3. 2 plus 7 9. 9 plus 3 12. 1 plus 2 3. By using digital sum we can cross check whether the answer is right or wrong. Answer digital sum it is 3. Or another way to look at it is 51. 51 is multiple of 3 and 17. Yes or no? 51 it is derived from 3 and 17. If one number it is divisible by 3, you multiply it with any other number. Answer should be divisible by 3. 2 plus 7, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 it is divisible by 3. Idea it is clear? Again I am repeating. 51 it is 3 into 17. 3 into 17, answer should be divisible by 3. Only thing, if both are composite numbers, then we have to use the divisibility rule of a prime number. I already discussed to the enrolled students how you can find the divisibility rule of any prime number using theory of osculation. Sir, can I take 60? Let me take 60. If I take 60, listen carefully, sir. If I take 60, 51 into 53. 51 is 9 less than 60. 53 is 7 less than 60. So 51 minus 7, 44. 53 minus 9, 44. 44 into base it is 60. Minus into minus plus. 9 sevens are 63. 6 fours are 24. It is 2640 plus 63, which is 2703. Idea is to tell you, it is not always you should take the nearest multiple of 10. You can take the little farthest multiple of 10 also. So we got the same answer. Can I do 55? 51 into 53. 51, it is 4 less than 55. 53, it is 2 less than 55. It is 49 into 55 plus 8. If you solve it also, that also will give you the same answer. 49 into 5 into 11 plus 8. It is 245 into 11 plus 8. So these 11 5s are 44, 49, 22, 26. 2695 plus 8. 2703. If you observe here, the calculation is becoming little difficult. The calculation is becoming little difficult. That is the reason always take the number which is a multiple of 10. Multiple of 10. 51, 53. I took either a multiple of 50 or multiple of 10 just greater than 50, that is 60. All the cases you will get the answer. Important learning from these three questions. Cross addition result should be same. If the cross addition result, if it is not same, you did a calculation mistake. The first important key point. Second important key point. Digital sum should match. If the digital sum it is not matching, a calculation mistake, you did it. Point number 3. If 51 it is a multiple of 3, answer should also be a multiple of 3. Answer should also be a multiple of 3. Some important key points. 54 into 5. Now see here. Into 5. Suppose if the question is 54 into 5. 54 into 25. 25. 54 into 75. 54 into 125. 125. 125. 54 into 5. 54 into 25. 54 into 75. 54 into 125. Now if you see, 5 can be written as 10 by 2. 54 into 10 by 2. 227s are. Answer is 270. 25 can be written as 100 by 4. 100 by 4. These 5400 by 4. 4 13s are 52, 20, 1350. Write down 25 as 100 by 4. 75. 75 can be written as 300 by 4. It is 3 into 54 into 100 by 4. Already we got the answer for this. 3 into 1350. Are you all with me? Right? 125. 125 can be written as 1000 by 8. 1000 by 8. It is 54000 by 8. So if I do it, 8 6 are 48, 60, 8 7s are 56, 50, 6750. How to multiply numbers which are all of the form 100 by k, 200 by k, 300 by k. So what we are doing is 100 a by k. We are trying to convert the number of the form 100A by K, 100A by K, 100A by K. K is a power of 2. 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 I hope the idea it is clear. And if you see here, A and K are co-primes. Otherwise, it have to be simplified. It has to be simplified. For us, suppose, for example, 100 into 7 by 16. 7 by 16. Anyway, in percentages, I will discuss. Sir, why K should be a power of 2? K should be a power of 2. K should be a power of 2. Or if it is, for example, 54 into 2. Or 54 into. Suppose, for example, 54 into 16. There is a beautiful logic, sir. 54 into 32. This can be written as 54 into 10 by 5. 54 into 100 by 25. Are you all with? Now see here. Suppose it is 5. If this is 5, denominator is written as a power of 2. If this is 5 square, denominator it is written as a power of 2 square. If it is 25 multiple, so these also can be written. If it is 5 square, denominator is 2 square. Are you all with me? If it is 5 cube, denominator it is 2 cube. Reverse case, if it is 2 square, denominator it is 5 square. If it is 2 cube, denominator it is 5 cube. Write down these important key point in your notebook. 1 by P power n. P is only power of 2. I will explain it in fractions and decimals. P is only power of 2. Or P is only power of 5. Or P is a combination of 2 power A and 5 power B. Then only these number will give a terminating decimal. These number will give a terminating decimal. Very, very important point. Every fraction, listen carefully, sir. Every fraction can be converted into decimal. Every fraction can be converted into decimal. There are two kinds of decimals. One is a terminating decimal and another is a non-terminating decimal. If it is a terminating, terminus it is. If you go to airport, terminating, it means it will end at a point. Any decimal, if it is ending at a point, it is called a terminating decimal. If a decimal, if it is not ending, then the another two questions will come. Are the same digits getting repeated, or the digits, there is no particular pattern for the digits getting repeated? I will write down this point here, sir. This slide is an extremely important slide. Most of them ignore this slide and they will be probably getting confused in terms of arithmetic. 1 by P power n. 1 by P power n. Listen carefully, sir. Carefully. If P is a power of 2 or power of 5, or power of 2 and 5, or power of 2 and 5, then only it will result in a terminating decimal. Then only it will result in a terminating decimal. What do you mean by terminating decimal? 1 by 4. 4 is power of 2. 1 by 4 is 0.25. It is stopping. Terminus, it is the dead end. There is no further. Terminal. 1 by 5. 1 by 5. It is 0.2. These are all terminating decimal. If a fraction is given to you, how to check it out whether the fraction is giving terminating or a non-terminating decimal? Go to the denominator. Denominator has to be only power of 2, or only power of 5, or power of 2 and 5. Then another question will come. Sir, why it should be only power of 2 and 5? For a fraction to convert into decimal, I need to multiply by 100. What are the prime bases for 100? 100 prime bases are, suppose A by B. In decimal, we have to multiply by 100. Am I right? We have to multiply by 100. 100, what are the prime bases? 2 and 5. That is the reason P should be a power of 2 comma 5 or both. Then it will be a terminating decimal. Then it will be a terminating decimal. If P is not a power of, if P is not a power of 2 comma 5 or both, 2 comma 5 or both, then it will result in non-terminating decimal. Then it will result in non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Here there are 2 points. If it is non-terminating, how to find which digits are getting repeated? Which digits are getting repeated? Then how to find non-recurring decimal? This we will discuss in detail in the fractions and decimals session number 1. Totally 4 hours I dedicated for fractions and decimals. Idea is to tell you which of the following is a terminating decimal or which of the following is a non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Now if you see 1 by 7, 1 by 7 is 0.142857. 142857. It is not ending, it is continuing. So it is a non-terminating decimal. 1 by 11. 1 by 11 is 0.09. 0.09. 0.09. It is continuing. 1 by 3 it is 0.33333. 3 it is continuing. Very, very important point. A cat replica question can be created. If a fraction is given to you, if a fraction is given to you, if a fraction is given to you, if the denominator can be written as a power of 2 or a power of 5 or both power of 2 and 5, then the resulting decimal will be called as terminating decimal. Otherwise it is called as non-terminating decimal. Otherwise it is called as non-terminating decimal. From where we got this concept? Because if we are multiplying it by 5, do it with 10 by 2. If you are multiplying it with 2, if you are multiplying it with 2, do it with 10 by 5. I hope the idea it is clear. Question. Which of the following? In detail we will discuss. Now in this class I am just restricting my learning only till terminating and non-terminating. Right? Which of the following is a terminating or a non-terminating decimal? Which of the following it is a terminating or non-terminating decimal? Non-terminating decimal. You will not sit in my class only to solve the problems. You will sit in my class to learn the concepts. Concepts are the heroes in my problem. Which of the following is a terminating or a non-terminating problem? Once you start listening to the class, your conceptual understanding on a mathematics will be at a different level altogether. First question. 3 by 23. 5 by 16. 5 by 16. 7 by 125. 7 by 125. 8 by, for example, 17. 17 by 18. 23 by, for example, 25. 31 by, for example, let us take 16/9. 31 by 16/9. Which of the following are terminating or a non-terminating decimals? Only these two we have to determine. When a fraction will be a terminating decimal? When the denominator is a power of 2 or a power of 5 or the combinations of only power of 2 and 5. It should be a power of 2 or a power of 5 or a power of 5, or it should be a combination of 2 and 5 or power of 2 comma 5. Power of 2 comma 5. It is on a denominator. If the denominator it is only power of 2 or only power of 5 or only power of 2 and 5, then only it will result in a terminating decimal. Then only it will result in a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Now listen carefully. First one, 23. 23, is it a power of 2 or power of 5? No. First one answer is, it is a non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. 16. 16, it is 2 power 4. 16, it is 2 power 4. It is a terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. 125, it is 5 cube. It is a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. 8 by 17. 17 is not a power of 2 and 5. This will be a non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. 18. 18, it is 2 into 9. It should only be a combination of 2 and 5. It is a combination of 2 and 3. Prime bases are 2 and 3. Answer is, it is a non-terminating decimal. It is a non-terminating decimal. 25, it is 5 square. It is a terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. 31 by 16, 9. 3 into 23. It is a non-terminating decimal. It is a non-terminating decimal. I hope right now you got an idea how a fraction can be called as a terminating or a non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. I hope it is clear. Now if you see here, remember, if the fraction is of the form, if the fraction it is of the form numerator by denominator, this is holds good when the numerator and denominator are co-prime to each other. HCF of numerator and denominator should be 1. HCF of numerator and denominator should be 1. HCF of numerator and denominator should be 1. For example, 12 by 15. 12 by 15. Don't draw a conclusion that 15 it is 5 into 3. So it is non-terminating. It is not in its simplest form. 3 4s are 3 5s are. 4 by 5. Denominator it is a power of 5. So it is a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Extremely important slide, sir, which is picked out from an 6th class NCERT textbook. Any aptitude examination, in case if your fundamentals are good from 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th and 9th, then probably these understanding will be at a different level. Only because your fundamentals are not good, you will suffer not clearing the examination in the first attempt. Remember, the fraction should be in its simplest form. A fraction will have numerator, a fraction will have denominator. What do you mean by simplest form? Numerator and denominator should be co-prime to each other. What do I mean by co-prime to each other? Two numbers HCF should be 1. 12 comma 15. In hurry, don't write that it will give a non-terminating decimal. 12 and 15 are not co-prime to each other. Condense it. 3 4s are 3 5s are 4 by 5. Very, very important slide. I hope the concept it is clear to you. Concept it is clear to you. Sir, how to check how many times the digit is getting repeated in a recurring decimal? Why 1 by 7 has got 0.142857 bar? Why 1 by 9 is 0.11 bar? Why it is there on 2 digits? Everything we will discuss in the fractions and decimals class. I hope the idea it is clear. I hope the idea it is clear. Very, very important. Another concept what we discussed, suppose if it is